A well-organized kitchen has a quiet way of changing how a home feels, transforming the space from a source of stress into a source of satisfaction, from chaos into calm, from something you avoid into something you're drawn toward. When surfaces are calm and clear rather than cluttered with accumulation, storage feels intentional rather than haphazard, and every item has its place rather than migrating across counters, the kitchen becomes more than just a functional space. It becomes a place where daily routines feel lighter and more enjoyable, where cooking transforms from chore into creative practice, where even cleaning up feels manageable rather than overwhelming. Beautiful kitchen organization is not about perfection or expensive upgrades requiring professional installation and significant investment, but about creating visual balance that supports everyday living while honoring the reality of how kitchens are actually used, messily, frequently, by multiple people with different habits and priorities. In a minimalist home celebrating restraint and intention, even small organizational choices can bring a sense of ease that reduces daily friction, clarity that eliminates searching and frustration, and comfort that makes time in the kitchen genuinely pleasant.
Before we delve into our exploration, allow us to extend a warm welcome back to Amica Studio. For those joining us for the first time, we invite you to subscribe for more captivating insights into home and interior design inspiration.
Kitchen organization ideas that look beautiful, smart and minimalist home decor. In this episode, you'll discover kitchen organization ideas that look beautiful while staying smart and practical, proving that aesthetics and function aren't opposing forces but natural partners. We'll explore minimalist storage foundations that create calm visual order, aesthetic pantry solutions that transform utilitarian spaces into displays worth viewing, small kitchen space-saving ideas that make limited square footage feel abundant, clutter-free countertops and cabinets that support both cooking and peace of mind, and thoughtfully styled kitchen zones that turn functional areas into intentional moments. These ideas blend minimalist kitchen organization celebrating less but better, smart storage solutions honoring how you actually cook and live, and home decor styling that brings warmth without clutter to create spaces that feel calm to your nervous system, cohesive to your eye, and easy to maintain even during busy seasons of life. Whether you're working with a compact kitchen where every inch matters and careful choices are essential, or a spacious layout that can still feel chaotic without good systems, these smart kitchen organization ideas are designed to help you reduce visual clutter without sacrificing warmth or personality, maintaining the human touch that makes a kitchen feel like home rather than a showroom. From neutral color palettes that create visual harmony and natural materials that bring organic warmth to hidden storage that maintains clean lines and functional decor that serves double duty, this guide offers inspiration you can adapt to your own home, one thoughtful detail at a time, building systems that actually work for your life rather than fighting against your natural habits and rhythms. One. Minimalist storage foundations for a calm kitchen. Simple kitchen storage systems that create visual order. Minimalist kitchen organization starts with storage that feels quiet and consistent, creating predictable visual patterns that allow your brain to relax rather than constantly processing variety and chaos. Clean-lined shelves without ornate brackets or decorative edges, uniform containers in matching materials and sizes creating visual rhythm, and thoughtfully arranged cabinets where similar items grouped together help reduce visual noise while making everyday items easy to reach without searching or moving obstacles. By choosing storage systems with simple shapes like rectangles and cylinders rather than complex forms, and neutral tones in whites, grays, naturals, and blacks that recede visually, your kitchen naturally feels more open and spacious, balanced without requiring perfect symmetry, and stress-free because nothing competes for attention or creates decision fatigue. The foundation of beautiful organization is consistency, choosing a direction and following it rather than mixing too many styles, materials, or colors that fragment the visual field. Clean lines and smart layouts for everyday function. A smart kitchen layout supports how you move, cook, and clean throughout the day, honoring your actual workflow rather than theoretical, proper placement. Grouping items by function, such as prep tools near cutting surfaces, cookware near the stove, and food storage near the refrigerator, creates intuitive zones that feel effortless to use because you're working with natural movement patterns rather than against them. Minimalist kitchen storage works best when it follows daily habits rather than fighting them, allowing the space to feel both practical in supporting your routines and visually refined through purposeful placement. Consider the flow from refrigerator to prep area to cooking zone to serving. Each step should feel logical and require minimal backtracking. When organization supports natural movement, even complex meals feel less exhausting because the kitchen itself is helping rather than hindering. Minimalist storage materials that feel warm and modern. Natural textures like light wood bringing organic warmth, matte finishes avoiding visual noise from reflections, and soft neutral colors in beiges, warm whites, and natural tones bring warmth to minimalist kitchens without adding clutter or visual complexity. Using bamboo trays for corralling items, glass containers revealing contents while maintaining clean lines, or modular inserts from brands like IKEA with their systematic approach or Muji with their refined simplicity can help maintain consistency while keeping storage flexible and adaptable as needs change. The result is a foundation that feels timeless beyond trends, functional in serving real life, and beautifully simple in its restraint, proving that minimalism doesn't mean cold or sparse but rather intentional and uncluttered, focused on what matters rather than overwhelmed by excess. Two. Aesthetic pantry and food organization ideas. Beautiful pantry organization with visual harmony. A well-organized pantry can feel just as calming as the rest of the kitchen, transforming what's often a chaotic catch-all into a space that brings satisfaction rather than stress every time you open the door. Clear food containers showing contents at a glance, matching labels in consistent fonts and styles creating visual rhythm, and evenly spaced shelves with breathing room between items create a sense of order that's easy on the eyes and easy to maintain. This approach transforms everyday pantry storage into a subtle design feature rather than something meant to be hidden away behind closed doors, something you might actually want to show guests or feature in photos because it demonstrates care and intention. When everything has a designated spot and visual consistency prevails, even restocking groceries becomes easier because you can immediately see what's needed and where it belongs. glass containers and neutral labels for a minimalist look. Using glass jars in uniform sizes and shapes, and soft-toned labels in craft paper, white, or simple black text keeps pantry storage looking light and cohesive rather than chaotic and commercial. Seeing ingredients clearly not only saves time by eliminating the need to open containers or peer into bags, but also adds to the aesthetic appeal of the space. The visual beauty of grains, pasta, and dried goods becomes part of the decor. Neutral pantry organization supports minimalist home decor by blending function with a clean, curated appearance that feels both practical and beautiful. The transparency of glass also creates accountability. You immediately see when supplies run low or when something has been sitting unused for too long, supporting both organization and waste reduction. Smart pantry styling that feels effortless. Mixing practical storage with a few decorative elements, such as woven baskets holding bread or snacks adding texture, or ceramic containers with beautiful lids storing coffee or sugar adding artisan touch, adds warmth without clutter or making the pantry feel overly styled. Brands like OXO offer airtight containers that keep food fresh while maintaining a sleek look with clean lines and quality construction. With thoughtful styling that balances function and beauty, pantry organization becomes both useful in supporting daily cooking and visually satisfying in creating a space you enjoy maintaining, turning the mundane task of putting away groceries into a small ritual of care and order. Three. Small kitchen organization and space-saving solutions. Smart storage ideas that make small kitchens feel bigger. In small kitchens, organization plays a key role in creating a sense of space. The difference between claustrophobic and cozy often comes down to how well things are organized and stored. vertical storage using walls and the space between counter and cabinets, pull-out racks that bring back-of-cabinet items forward, and slim organizers fitting into narrow gaps help maximize every inch without overwhelming the room visually or physically. Smart kitchen organization allows even compact layouts to feel open through clear sightlines, efficient through logical placement, and comfortable through reduced visual chaos. The key is thinking three-dimensionally, using height, depth, and hidden spaces that standard organization might overlook, turning limitations into creative opportunities. Minimalist layouts that reduce visual clutter. Keeping surfaces clear except for daily essentials and limiting visible items to only what's actively used helps small kitchens feel more breathable and less overwhelmed, creating visual rest for your eyes. Choosing hidden storage options like cabinets with solid doors and integrated organizers like drawer dividers allows essentials to stay close and accessible while maintaining a clean look. Minimalist kitchen decor works especially well in small spaces because it prioritizes clarity over excess, quality over quantity, breathing room over filling every surface, making limited square footage feel intentional rather than cramped, chosen rather than compromised. When you can see your counters and the room doesn't feel stuffed with visible items, even a truly tiny kitchen can feel peaceful and manageable. Space-saving accessories that blend function and style. Accessories like undershelf baskets doubling usable shelf space, corner organizers using typically wasted diagonal spaces, or pull-out drawers making deep cabinets accessible add storage without disrupting the design or making the kitchen feel cluttered with organizational gadgets. Simple solutions from brands such as Joseph offering clever functionality with modern aesthetics prove that problem solving and beauty aren't mutually exclusive. These space-saving ideas prove that small kitchens can be both beautiful in their restraint and highly practical in their efficiency, that limitation can inspire elegant solutions rather than just frustration and compromise. Four. Countertop, drawer, and cabinet harmony. Clutter-free countertops for a calm cooking space. Clear countertops instantly make a kitchen feel more organized and inviting. The visual impact of empty horizontal surfaces is dramatically calming. Keeping only daily essentials visible, like a single utensil holder in beautiful ceramic or wood, or a small tray corralling oils and frequently used items, creates a sense of intention and mindfulness. This minimalist approach supports both functionality by providing workspace when you need it and a clean visual flow that reduces stress and makes the kitchen feel ready for use rather than requiring cleanup before you can begin. The discipline of clear counters ripples through your entire kitchen routine. You're more likely to cook when surfaces are ready, more likely to clean immediately when there's no existing clutter, more likely to feel calm when you enter the space. Drawer organization systems that simplify daily tasks. Well-organized drawers reduce frustration and save time during busy moments. No more rummaging through tangled utensils or jumbled tools searching for the right item. Modular inserts creating designated zones and cutlery trays with appropriate compartment sizes help separate items while maintaining a tidy appearance that remains organized even with daily use. When drawers are thoughtfully arranged with like items together and frequently used items in the most accessible positions, the entire kitchen feels easier to use and maintain. Cooking becomes more enjoyable when you're not constantly searching, and cleanup feels manageable when everything has a clear home. Balanced cabinet storage with hidden order. Cabinet organization works best when shelves are adjusted to fit your items rather than forcing items to fit standard spacing, and storage is grouped logically by use frequency, size, or meal type. Using shelf risers, creating two levels where there was one, or stackable bins containing categories keeps cabinets efficient without overcrowding or creating visual chaos when doors open. Products from Yamazaki with their thoughtful Japanese design or IKEA with their modular systems offer subtle solutions that maintain harmony while improving everyday storage, making cabinets work harder without looking cluttered. The goal is opening a cabinet and feeling calm rather than overwhelmed, seeing what you need immediately rather than needing to move 3 things to reach the 4th. Five. Styled zones and functional kitchen corners. Minimalist coffee stations with intentional design. A dedicated coffee station adds personality while keeping routines organized, creating a ritual space that makes morning coffee feel special rather than just functional. Using a tray defining the boundaries of the zone, a few matching containers holding beans and sugar, and neutral tones in whites, woods, or blacks creates a cozy yet minimalist corner that looks curated. This small zone feels special without adding clutter to the rest of the kitchen. Everything needed for coffee is contained and beautiful, turning the daily caffeine ritual into a moment of care and intention rather than just grabbing and rushing. Sink area organization for a clean, fresh look. The sink area is one of the most used spaces in the kitchen, making organization especially important for both function and appearance. It's constantly visible and constantly in use. Soap dispensers in matching style, sponge holders keeping wet items contained and draining properly, and compact trays corralling dish soap and hand soap help maintain cleanliness while keeping the area visually calm. Simple sink organization supports both hygiene by providing proper storage for cleaning items and minimalist home decor by maintaining the clean lines and uncluttered aesthetic throughout the kitchen. When the sink area looks tidy, the entire kitchen feels cleaner. This high visibility zone sets the tone for the whole space. Everyday kitchen zones that feel warm and practical. Organizing prep areas with cutting boards and knives close at hand, cleaning zones with supplies centrally located, or snack stations with healthy options at kid height helps the kitchen flow more smoothly, supporting how your household actually uses the space. Using coordinated accessories in matching materials or colors and subtle color themes limiting palette to 2 to 3 tones creates continuity across the space without requiring everything to match exactly. Thoughtful styling, paired with practical tools from brands like Simple Human offering quality construction and beautiful design, turns daily routines into pleasant rituals, elevating the mundane through attention to both function and beauty, proving that organization can be both efficient and emotionally satisfying. Conclusion. Beautiful kitchen organization is about more than neat shelves or matching containers. It's about creating a space that supports how you live, that reduces friction in daily routines, that brings calm rather than stress every time you enter. With smart storage that makes finding things effortless, minimalist design choices that create visual breathing room, and thoughtful styling that adds warmth without clutter, your kitchen can feel calm in the morning rush, functional during dinner prep, and welcoming when gathering with family or friends every day. These kitchen organization ideas show how small changes, a set of matching containers, a drawer divider system, a dedicated coffee corner, can make a meaningful difference in both appearance and usability, transforming not just how your kitchen looks but how it feels to work in and how smoothly your household runs. As you apply these ideas at home, remember that the best organization systems are the ones that feel natural to you, that work with your habits rather than against them, that suit your cooking style and family size, that reflect your aesthetic preferences and lifestyle realities. Experiment with layouts, trying different arrangements before committing, colors, choosing tones that make you feel calm, and storage solutions, testing what actually works in your space. And don't be afraid to start small with just one drawer or one shelf rather than overwhelming yourself with a complete kitchen overhaul. A well-organized kitchen grows over time, shaped by intention and patience, creativity and problem-solving, and the joy of making your home truly yours, evolving as your needs change, improving through trial and error, becoming more refined as you learn what works. Begin today with one small change, and watch how that ripple of order spreads throughout your kitchen and your life.